The internet can be a very distracting thing. You might see a lot of shiny lights and decide that you want to create content here and do this, and how do I get on the trending page here and there and just build up your audience. But that is a very wrong approach to do this, because it's always about coming back to what you stand for, what your audience needs from you that will provide value for them. It's worth figuring out what value you provide to your audience, even if you have a small audience right now, because it is the perfect building blocks in order for you to grow on a much bigger scale. So here are a few different approaches of how you can figure out what value you can provide online just to get your brain kicking into this field. Do you have something important to say, such as a message shared through writing, art, or photography? Do you desire to entertain people, to help them feel relief from the daily struggles of life? Do you have valuable information or education that you want to share with the world, such as nutrition, fitness, medicine? Or finally, are you just inspiring with your actions just in itself? Sometimes just being you and standing for what you believe in is enough. What I would love for you to do now is to take the time to write down about 30 different interests, anything at all, just to get your brain kicking into gear. It could be as simple as you love your cat, you love your mum, you love food. Very simple, just to get it started. From there, cut down to about 10 of the things that really stand out that you're super passionate about. Once you have about 10, mix and match and figure out different combinations of 3. So it could be travel, event planning, and photography. Just figure out what feels really natural to you and something that you are super inspired by. This will then become your USP, your unique selling proposition. Having 2 different combinations of a USP is okay, but it's not as interesting. Having 3 is really unique. Lots of people have 2, but that's why you're going to have 3, because it's going to help you stand out more. Also, it's going to help you in the long run in creating content, extra content, because you'll have different things that you can pull on to make it your own and make your channel or your online presence about that. For myself, the journey wasn't exactly easy to figure out what my USP was, and it does shift and mold, just so you know. But I've concluded that for me, it is mind, body, and heart artistry. Why? I love art. I love everything to do with beautiful things. And I think one of the greatest art pieces we will ever create is our life. So that's why I concentrate on that. I would say the business side of me is mind artistry. And since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to live a life on my own terms, travel the world, work online, and get paid to travel as well. And luckily, I have been able to do that. And so I've showcased with my videos about digital nomad living or how to make money online. I've showcased my mind and how you can also do that for yourself. I've helped people and taken them on the journey of how they can establish their own online presence and work wherever they want and travel full-time if they like. I hope your brain has just started to kick into gear of you coming from a space of providing value rather than taking, because it is such an important distinction. If you come from a place of providing for other people, you are so guaranteed to have lasting success, because anyone that can help other people on their journey to success or their dream life, you've got such a big leg up on that. So value first, then deliver and reap the rewards.